Well, I'll tell you what, if replacing a leak or your old faucet is on your do-it-yourself list, well, then you're in time for today's do-it-yourself topic. Ashley Kirkland is at Menards, where she's going to tell us more about changing a sink faucet. Morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. I can't think of anything more annoying than a leaky faucet. And if this is the case for you, then lucky enough, it's an easy fix. All you need are the correct parts and some common tools. And I think it'll be a little bit easy, I think. I've never actually had to do this before. So we're here at Menards in Marquette Township, and we're going to talk to a person that actually knows what he's doing. He's going to talk us through this process of changing out a faucet, whether it's your kitchen or your bathroom. It can be a simple fix, but there are some critical steps that you need to take. So we'll be back here at the 6 o'clock hour with more of that. I'll take it back to you for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette Township, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ashley. Can hardly wait to hear about that one because, you know, she said that she couldn't think of anything more annoying, so you're off the hook, Sean.
I feel like challenge accepted.
Right? Yeah,
I feel like we could annoy her pretty bad.
Well, from having changed back at 6:10, 5:10 Central Time, you know, changing out a faucet can be a simple project, but there are some obvious and maybe not so obvious steps you'll need to take care of first to make sure that it stays simple. Ashley Kirkland joins us live at Menards with more on how to take care of that. Ashley?
Well, Vicki, I must say, even Sean is not more annoying than a leaky faucet. So we're here at Menards, and we're going to go through the step-by-step process because everything is a process for do-it-yourself projects. I'm here with Philip Nichols. Philip, now you know what you're doing here,
Yes.
so you're going to take us through this process. What are the parts we need when getting a new faucet?
Well, one of the first things you're going to need to make sure you have is a couple of the right wrenches. For kitchen ones, you're going to need something like a basin wrench, but for the bathroom ones, all you basically need is one adjustable wrench, something to tighten down some of the shutoffs.
Okay.
You also need like a bucket to catch water that's going to drop underneath there. That's always important.
That is important. And so what are these parts here that you have laid out for us, just so we can identify them?
So today we're going to be showing you a bathroom faucet, and we've got a couple of good examples here of a good supply line. We've got the stainless steel braided ones and the reinforced PVC lines. We also have different types of the actual shutoffs. Depending on what kind of pipe you have that's coming out of your floor or out of your wall, we have different styles that are going to be able to fit anything here and go right to the supply lines.
Okay, and speaking of styles, what do we need to know when buying the actual faucet, the style? Is it just based on what you want your bathroom to look like?
That's a pretty good option there. For the most part, most bathroom sinks are going to actually be a 3-hole setup with a 4-inch center set. There's a couple different options. You have some center ones, and you also have some widespread 8-inch ones. So the first thing you want to make sure is you know what size your vanity top is going to be. Then when you go to pick your faucet, you can match the hole sets to the actual top itself.
Okay.
Now, right now we have actually 60 new faucets in stock, brand new. So we're today looking at a brand new American Standard one. It's one of the easiest ones to install ever.
Okay. What makes it so easy?
Well, first of all, we have these nice little faucet locking nuts here. Now, instead of tightening these things all the way down, when you put them onto the vanity top itself, they snap into place and then just tighten down a couple times.
Okay. Do you need any adhesive for these at all?
Right underneath the faucet itself, you'll either have a bead of silicone or some plumber's putty right there where it attaches to the vanity top itself. The next thing that makes this faucet nice and super easy to install is the drain setup. This has a chain drive style drain where all you have to do is once this is installed into the sink itself, you'll attach this part here, just tighten this down, and you're done.
Okay.
None of those fancy little metal wires and bars to mess with. Everything gets misaligned or gets lost, different parts. This is so easy and it's all fully attached to the faucet.
All right, well, thank you, Philip, for this run through, but there's something first that you need to do, a critical step. We're going to go over that in the next segment, Vicki. We'll be back at about 6:43. Make sure to check in. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette Township, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ashley.
Welcome back. Well, since we've got a cooler summer, there are some projects that would be perfect for you to complete inside of the home. Ashley Kirkland is back with us live from Menards with more on today's Do-It-Yourself Day topic. Ashley?
That's right, Sam. We're going to pick back up where we left off with installing a faucet in your sink, whether it's a bathroom or a kitchen. Right now, it looks like we have a bathroom. I'm back here with Philip Nichols. Now, Philip, we picked out a faucet. We've got our tools prepared. What's a critical step that you don't want to miss?
So the first thing you do when you're installing a faucet is to shut off the water. because that could be a catastrophe if you forget that one. Which is
Absolutely.
one of the reasons you need a bucket.
Okay.
Just put a bucket underneath this thing when you're working on it. As soon as you shut off the water and disconnect it, you can drain all the water into the bucket and keep everything nice and clean.
Kind of hard to change the faucet with the water running, you're right. So what's next?
Okay, so the next thing is you're going to want to have the right supply line and a shutoff. If you need to replace the shutoff, you have to shut off the main one.
Okay.
If your shutoff itself is still good, you want to make sure you check what size the connection is that's going to go to your supply line. Right here we have one that's going to fit with this one. It's a pretty easy installation. This is one of the needs. You have to have a wrench on hand just to be able to tighten this, and then to tighten the other end directly up onto the faucet.
Okay. And so you have two here. What's the difference between these two?
Well, when you look at these two supply lines specifically, the difference is going to be that the braided stainless steel has a higher pressure rating. So it's going to handle a lot more pressure if anything happens to maybe your pressure switch, pressure tank, you have issues at all. It's going to last longer and it's going to be more reliable.
Okay. And is that because it's more of a stainless steel and this is plastic?
Yeah, it's kind of a mixture of the material itself and also the braiding on this gives it a little extra strength. This is reinforced PVC, but PVC will actually stretch.
Okay.
You'll find these that are bubbled out at the bottom a lot of times when they do go bad.
Okay. And you've already got the faucet kind of placed in there, but you want to show people how you just place it lightly on there?
Place the faucet lightly on?
Yes.
Well, the first thing what we did was, once you snap that in, I showed you earlier, the faucet nuts, they just screw right up on the top there. Once you get this thing installed, everything is nice and smooth. The chain drive, little faucet, the drain pop-up part works really nice and smooth here. It doesn't take much effort there. You're never going to have any problems needing to get underneath there to fix it. Also, these handles on these new faucets, we have over 60 models, and look at how smooth these are. I mean,
That's nice.
it takes no effort at all.
It's like butter. Okay, so talk to us about, lastly, the warranty that you have on this, because that's important. You don't want to put together a nice faucet and have to get it replaced and you don't have a great warranty.
Yeah, one of the good things about the faucets that we have is you don't have to worry about them once they're installed. If anything does go wrong with them, they all have a lifetime warranty. So you can either get parts directly from the company by calling them. If they don't have the parts, they'll send you a new version of that faucet.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Philip, for enthusiastically telling us how to put in a new faucet this morning. And if you want to know more, make sure to give him a visit here at Menards. Your TV6 Morning News will be right back.